cruel sights you have ever seen cannot match the shock of this motion picture experience.
Scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs.
From the depths of this unholy tomb,
terror.
Hide if you can.
Together, the pair everyone is talking about.
Welcome to Terrible Delights.
Hello again. It is us, your Terrible Delights gentlemen.
Hi.
I am Unsettling Eyes. Here's
Yes,
gang member number 2.
Yep. I figured I'd go for one of the gang members. I couldn't decide 1 or 2 or 3, but I went with 2.
Is 2 the one who gets his neck stopped on and he vomits blood?
You know what? Sure.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
I see that you have a little under your name. You have everyone plays tennis, and it took a sec, but I remember that's from the movie.
Yes, it is.
Everyone plays tennis.
One of the realistic conversations that happened in this movie.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, it's tonight we are doing a Shakespeare movie, and yes, very well written.
Yes, a very modern version.
Yeah, a modern retelling.
1976, Devil's Express.
Take a ride on the Devil's Express. What happens when 2,000 years of evil strike a city? See Warhawk Tanzania match blows with the devil and those the devil has possessed.
Some deformed monster.
Take a ride on the Devil's Express. It may be your last stop. Rated R.
It's tonight's topic. I chose it, and I'm slightly apologetic that I did. Based on based on the description given on the general description online on the poster, it looked like it was going to be pretty fun. Oh, the poster's awesome. You likened it to the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Kinda.
Now, I think now that we've seen the movie, it looks like he's bursting out of the medallion that is throughout the movie.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now, and it's funny because we'll get to Warhawk, Tanzania, but he's wearing in the poster the outfit that he only wears for the last 4 minutes of the movie.
It's almost accurate, but yeah.
Yeah.
The one in the poster looks like it's meant for wading through high waters, though.
He looks very much on the poster like a 70s action figure.
Yeah. The afro isn't as big as it is in the movie either. It's not. There's a couple things that are inaccurate, like the tagline, 50,000 years of death stalks the subways.
That's not true. And also, at no point does he grab a woman in the subway like that.
Yeah, there's no one. He doesn't grab a train either with a giant.
That would be amazing if he just picked up a train with his hand. But he's just a dude in a costume, so he's dude size.
He's very rubbery costume at that.
Yeah. The poster's better.
It also says, take the express train to terror. I think no terror actually happens on a train. It just happens on one subway tunnel.
That is correct.
Yes, for a very specific location.
Yes, I mean, like a lot of 70s movies, the poster is amazing, and the movie it exists.
Yeah, it happened.
A Barry Rosen joint who did the Yum Yum Girls. And then that was kind of it. Not really much in the way of movies or directing ever again. He produced Highlander. Remember the show Highlander?
Oh, that's something.
He produced it, but he never really directed again. Just these two.
That's kind of the same for our star of the movie, Warhawk Tanzania. He only was in this movie in one of was it Force
Tanzanian
Force 5?
Is it Tanzania?
Tanzania. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Tanzania. I guess you can say
you're
either
right.
way.
Yeah.
Either way, it works.
Real name Warren Hawks, right?
I saw him he's noted as having that name legally, probably.
Or Hawkins. I think it's Hawkins.
Yeah, it's
Warren Hawkins. And the only thing I could find out on him, because I did try, is the last anyone had heard, and this is as of quite a few years ago now, he was just like a businessman who lived in Brooklyn.
Oh.
Yeah.
He had his taste of the spotlight.
I mean, he'd be 60s now, so he's just like a dude living his life.
Hopefully, he has the same hair.
I hope his house is just covered in posters for this movie. He's just constantly just like, yeah.
But it's covered in posters to keep it insulated.
Oh no, you think you can't afford insulation? Oh, that's a shame.
He got so far as the wood frames, and he just had to use posters for shelter. Yeah,
that makes me a little sad.
When it rains, it sucks.
That makes me a little sad.
No, I wish him all the success in the world. I hope he's doing good as a businessman.
He was a martial artist. I mean, he did he did train. The other guy in this movie as well, his little sidekick Rodan, actually was like a higher belt than he was.
Oh.
Like he was more of a professional martial artist.
He was better at martial artist than he was an actor.
Oh,
that
yes.
much.
Yes. Also, all the martial arts in this movie are kind of in like I might be able to do them. They're so slow.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there was that for our
hip, step, kick, thrust, hip, step. It's very like
it's so we could more easily understand it. I think it was like don't hurt anyone.
Oh, also, there are kicks that miss by 5 feet.
That still have sound effects.
Oh, yes. Some of them have the same sound effects many times in a row. It's the same. Like 3 times in a row.
But there are also occasions someone blocks or someone. It's like it's meant to miss, and there's still like a push.
Yeah.
They ducked, and there's still like a hit sound effect.
It's it's the 70s.
Someone was pressing that punch button way too much. They got punch button happy.
I give this movie credit for one thing, which is it tried to be way more than other movies were even thinking of trying to be back then. So you have some blaxploitation in there. You have martial arts going on, so a little chop socky, as they would have called it in the 70s, going on, and you have horror, like occult horror mixed in, and the plot lines kind of meet up sometimes, vaguely, but they did try to make something very different.
They see each other in passing.
Yes, they don't do a great job of tying it all together, but
no, luckily there was 2 websites that I found that will hopefully help explain or just keep us. I watched it last night and I got a little sleepy at the end, and I had to watch the last 10 minutes again, the most important part of the movie, because I fell asleep.
And it's not even the movie's Devil's Express, but it was actually not originally released, but it was re-released as Gang Wars, which is they thought the Warriors was a thing and went Gang Wars
with a weird sloppy demon.
They probably just cut the demon scenes out.
It was probably more coherent that way.
Yeah. I think
you can still find a cool necklace, but then it gets stolen later, and then you don't know why they're afraid of it. They just are.
This movie has another thing though that I fucking love, and that is so many shots of old New York. Down to the subway, a lot of subway stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. But just a lot of almost vacant areas of New York where they were shooting gang fights, as they use air quotes around it.
Yeah, just alleys. I noticed there was at least one area where they had you could still see some of the cobblestone.
Oh,
it was kind of
kind of cool.
Not that sorry to bring it up, Headless Eyes. There was an area where they had cobblestone streets still. So I like seeing that kind of stuff because it was there forever and then just went to neglect.
And this has too. And I, when we started this podcast, I actually made a mental note to do something and then quickly overwrote that in my brain, which is whenever they show Grindhouse movie theaters to make a note of it, maybe pull the clips of that or something. But this movie has that as well. It has some shots of the camera going around to some of the Grindhouse movie theaters, so you can see what's playing, and kind of neat.
I didn't notice.
It's fast. I mean, it's not. They don't hang out there. But
did you were you able to see what they may have been showing?
One was a weird porn movie, and I didn't recognize the title of the other movie. So, I mean, I'll go back and grab it. I did kind of want to throw together a compilation of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe by the time we wrap this up, whatever that is, I'll have a nice little reel of
season or forever.
whenever it ends, whenever we end.
A look back.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That might be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's a fun thing.
You see it like on the really, in this case, really grainy film.
Oh yeah, grainy, scratchy, filthy.
There's a couple versions of this. I don't know which one you watched. I have one on my Plex.
I watched yours.
And I think mine is a slightly more recent redo. It's from a Blu-ray. I don't own it. I did steal it. Sorry. And it was put out by
I'm an accessory.
Who put it out? Was it?
I in my brief research, I couldn't find it. Just saw that it is available as a Blu-ray.
No, I had it too. God damn it. There's a couple versions that came out. I actually had trouble with my own version for some reason. So I gave up and I went to Tubi. And Tubi has it as well, and their version is a different one. Just a different print.
We're gonna have inconsistencies in our discussion then.
No, I think we'll be fine. And it looked a little sharper, honestly, I thought, to me, but it's still pretty grainy and pretty washed out.
Yeah, but I think that's part of the enjoyment with these movies.
Oh, sure, it can be.
I like seeing things kind of cleaned up, but I'd like seeing that the lack of care for a long time, 30 years or 40 years of nothing being done to it.
It's interesting if you watch like I have the Thriller A Cruel Picture, they call her One Eye Box Blu-ray, and it's like the 4K UHD, like, super version of it. It's a 1973, 74 movie. It is still grainy as fuck, like so grainy, but it still looks like fantastic compared to other versions. Even through the grain, kind of like you can't get rid of the grain. I mean, that's just what the film is.
Yeah.
But they still do an amazing job of making things clearer and more in focus, and colors are better and all that. So,
etc.
So I don't know. Anyways, this movie's on Tubi. So when we're done, you're like, I gotta see Warhawk kicking people 5 feet away and they still fall down. It's on Tubi.
I want to read the again. I looked several places for the synopsis, the plot summary, and it was inaccurate everywhere. I will read what I found. I just took the IMDb one. A tough black martial artist cop takes on warring street gangs and an evil demon that haunts the New York City subways. It's mostly accurate. He's not a cop.
This show has really made me see how shit the IMDb synopsises are.
But yeah, and everyone just kind of goes with it if they use the information. It's not
really something. He's not a cop.
Like one of the first things in the movie, he's like, because one of his students is a cop, and he's like, join the force. He's like, fuck off, essentially. He's like, he's not going to do that,
right?
And I'm not quite sure. Besides teaching martial arts, what he does, because he's associated with a gang that sells drugs. He seems fine with hearing the stories about their antics. He's not trying to stop it, but he doesn't seem to have it's not made clear beyond teaching martial arts if he's doing anything else. He has his turf. He's like definitely in charge of like some neighborhoods in New York City.
I got more like he was maybe like a former gang member that's really well respected.
Yeah, because they definitely showed that when he was taking a walk from his apartment. Everyone,
like
takes kindly to him.
He's become like this martial arts master now, and
he just has the respect.
Yeah, but he hasn't given up his his old friends.
Yeah, so he still has his finger on the pulse of what's going on, but he's not really doing anything.
He still hangs out with that idiot Rodan.
Yeah, because he mentions that police officer that he is training, like saved his bacon basically, and
yeah.
I don't have. Do you have his name, by the way?
Which one?
The officer, is it Sam? Am I way off?
Yes. Yep.
Hey, it is Sam. He looked like he was had like a proto mullet on the way.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
And this is another one of those movies where things take course over at least a few days. Everyone's wearing the same clothes every day, except most of them. Like Sam the cop is definitely wearing that striped shirt all the time.
Yes, yes, at every scene, which is a little gross.
He went on to do. He did his name is Larry. Wait, is it Sam? Yeah, it is Sam. Stephen DeFazio. Oh, are we sure this is the right one? Because I think it's Larry Fleisch.
I'm not sure. So I'm actually trying to find out how awful is that. But they don't really use the names very much in the movie, so it's like I don't know. And I just think of him as there's a cop that is trying to do something, and then there's like an idiot.
Oh, it's Chris.
Cop.
Nope, it's Chris. Sorry, forget Sam. It's Chris.
Sam's the other cop.
Oh, Sam is the super white fella.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has to be. Yeah.
He was like, I know they're trying to have like this like kind of corny, straight-laced white fella, but he was like the weirdest person in the movie, I think.
He was very straight, like as an actor, very give his lines.
And I think in terms of actual acting ability, he was one of the better ones too.
Yeah,
my favorite.
I would agree.
I'm gonna go out of order, but my favorite acting in the movie was from the bag lady. It was just harassing everyone.
God, it's terrifying. It's
terrifying,
part of this movie,
but excellent.
Yeah, no, she was sufficiently, yeah, and for sure,
probably accurate to what a bag lady would be doing in 1970s New York subways.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's unfortunate her reaction was normal to seeing the headless body, though. She should have just started talking shit to it.
She screams and faints.
Yeah, so she should have been like, "Get up, you lazy bum!"
Yeah, just like New York, laying down, decapitated.
Yeah. You seen one, you seen them all.
Look at you, just bleeding out on the tracks.
Yeah,
New York trash.
Get a broom and sweep up that blood right now.
Yeah, that's right. Just scolds it. It's just 10 minutes of her yelling at it. Why don't you move? Get up.
So it starts.
Give me your track. I want to sit down.
So it starts off in ancient China.
Yeah, now, I can do it. I can do without this whole scene.
Well, I mean, they had to do it, but I was a little confused as to what was going on at first. But reading about it from a couple of sources, apparently a samurai and some monks were. I think it's funny that they were "quote unquote" hiding this thing. They dropped it into like a 10-foot hole that clearly is easily accessible by rope. I mean,
yes,
sure, it looks like it's a remote place, but didn't really make any effort to
covering
to hide it. Yeah, or like they could have lowered it and like gone down in there and like hid it more so you couldn't see it.
Buried it in the ground, maybe.
Yeah, but whatever their reasons were, and so they do that, and then everyone's praying, and the one guy with the sword just beheads everyone. This isn't too violent, but you get a lot of blood splatter in this movie.
Yeah, there's not a ton of actual gore,
and it's that like bright colored paint style, which we've come to see in a lot of 70s movies.
Pinkish more.
Yeah, salmon.
Yeah. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, and then he cuts his own throat, and abruptly cuts to like funky music in like modern New York City at the time. It was interesting opening credits because it was doing that and it was showing the credits and it would cut to this like the subway with no credits and like strange sounds.
I liked that.
It was it was jarring.
Kind of neat, but the soundtrack of this movie is like the funky guitar and I don't know, enjoyable in a 70s way.
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes it just like in scenes in the movie it'll be happening and then it'll just like stop. And like they'll be running, and then you'll just hear like congas, like, and you're just like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
well, I was thinking that a lot during this movie.
It's what?
I was thinking that a lot, not just because of the music, just because of the movie.
Oh yes,
what was happening?
There were scenes where I'm just like, but I was enjoying the music, but okay.
Yeah,
like it's like someone just like turned it off in the middle of a song. There's no like fade out, although there is It's a theme song to this, isn't there?
I don't know if there is a theme song. There's a song at one point where they're singing over it, and it was I don't know. I wasn't too focused on the music. I was trying to focus because I was tired, trying to focus on what was actually happening.
Fair enough. Okay.
And it didn't work. Yeah, so they now we're in New York City, and it's the martial arts class. And Detective Chris.
Yep.
He's very hairy and sweaty, gross.
Yeah, he's being trained by Warhawk.
Yeah, but yep. And then his class is over, and he's like, "I'm not gonna stop asking me. I'm not gonna join the police force.
Yeah,
get out of here, why don't you?"
Yeah.
And then
he might have called him Whitey. He called the white people Whitey a couple times.
Well, there's a quote later on. I'm just gonna say it now because I thought it was funny. It's much later. It's towards the end, talking about how they can like handle the situation that's happening in the subway. He's telling him, "You can't go down there," and he says, "You do it your legal white way. I know who did this to my brother, and I'm gonna fix it."
Yep.
Illegal white way. Ouch.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's Rodan, his buddy, comes in and he's openly talking about selling drugs now, and also the name of the gang. You know what the name of the gang was?
I don't remember. Go for it.
Pardon me, the Black Spades.
Oh, right. And the what's the Chinatown gang? What was their name?
Red Dragons.
Red Dragons, yeah.
But they had like the bedazzled denim coats with a spade in the back of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure something. And I'm sure it was normal back then, but there was lots of like either open shirts or like light jackets with no shirts on underneath.
Yeah.
Very stylish.
This is when Rodan is by the way, Rodan's character, the real guy's name is Roldan, his last name. I wonder if that was
Wilfredo.
Yeah, Wilfredo.
He died on Christmas Day 2020, in case you're wondering.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's going on and on about some fight that they lost with the Chinatown gang.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of...
He's all pissed.
There's a lot of unfortunate use. There was some N word, but there's also C word. And the particular F word is used a bunch too in this movie.
Yeah, it's the 70s.
Yep. But they're establishing that there are these apparent gang wars happening.
Yeah. But they're going to be making a trip. So he's like, you need to calm down.
Yeah, we're taking this trip to achieve, I don't know, enlightenment or whatever.
Well, he's going to he wants to rank up in his skills, like just some high level.
Yep. And so they it was all right. I mean, it moves the plot along. They go
flight to Hong Kong.
They fight this master, and he gets his diploma. I'm gonna call it.
I enjoyed the fight though, because Rodan does it. He just like loses like immediately.
Yeah,
but it's so slow, Bill. It's so slow. Like all the moves are so slow. I'm like, why? I don't understand. These were all trained martial artists in real life. Why go so slow?
I don't know.
It's like they all had like weak ankles or something.
Get your pen and paper out.
No, I just have to find Warhawk. He's still alive.
Okay. Find out what business he's running.
I just burst into his work.
Yeah.
Why? Yep. Why so slow?
He's just like, oh, this again. He knows. Oh no. He's like Devil's Express, right? Yeah. All right.
He's like, I know. I tried to tell them. It's so slow, but he wins, even though doesn't look like he wins.
But he did better than Rodan did. So
is that the contest? Bring a friend, and if you can do better than him, you win.
Yeah. Look better than your friend, and you get this piece of paper.
And then he's sent off. He's like going to be on his own for like a few days.
Yeah, and he'll find whatever he's looking for. You'll know when you get there.
Or whatever.
And he's like, you bring someone to guard you. So he brings his apparently good friend who's just like, I'm out of here.
Is it for like a minute? Like, this is boring.
Yeah. Taking a walk.
I'm gonna go find a rope in the ground and climb down it.
Yeah. Then he comes across the cave and he sees the box, the trinket. So he climbs down there.
Yeah, just immediately climbs down. No looking.
Yeah. No problem. But they passed. There was a skull outside. I'm sure it was meant to be a warning. Just like, all right.
Right.
Big whoop.
Yeah. I'm from New York. Fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey man, I've been fighting the Red Dragons.
And then
don't scare me.
Yeah, Luke has to go looking for him, and we got to get back to Hong Kong, and he doesn't see Rodan take the. I'm going to call it medallion. I'm going to keep calling it
that. I think
that.
it's fair, yeah.
And they get out of there, and shortly afterwards, I see a hand burst out of that box. Oh, but they don't. They don't show what it is. Something's getting out of there though. And
yeah,
following them, and then we cut to a businessman of some sort. I'm guessing Chinese because they're in China. He's about to board a boat, and he point of view of the monster gets attacked, and don't know what happens. But this is where I was. Now this fits into the name I gave myself for tonight because I don't know what was over his eye.
They painted their eyelids.
They painted eyelids, but
his eyes are closed.
They just closed. It looked like something else, though.
His eyes are they're just closed.
It looked very unnatural.
I didn't like it. Closed with paint on it.
But he was walking around pretty well for someone with their eyes closed.
He wasn't. Look at the movie though. He's walking like a mile an hour.
I don't want to look at it again. I didn't like it.
Perfectly straight, like a mile an hour, because his eyes are closed.
But it looks so weird. He would clench them or make them as wide as possible without opening it. It just looks so weird. I guess that's my thing is eyes because you showed me something. You showed me the scene from what was that? There was a slasher movie from the early 80s where the guy gets stabbed in the head and he has milky eyes.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what that was.
That was not enjoyable.
This is
it's so weird.
Well, this is weird because it's like the whole eye is painted white, just little tiny black pupils in the middle,
like cartoon eyes.
Kind of like the eyes from like a Spider-Man mask, but just the eyes.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah. And because he's in New York, no one gives him a second look.
No, they're just like whatever. He's like, yeah, they're cracky.
Yeah, it's too bright. It's too loud. He's like, oh.
He stows away too, doesn't he? Is that how he gets back?
Yeah, no one notices him on the boat, and he stumbles off after the boat parks.
That's right.
And as he finds his way, his little sanctuary in a subway, he can freaking take it because it's dark.
What was I thought he was going to go for the medallion, but he just hangs out in the subway.
He does it first. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's weak. I mean, he's kind of honed in on it, but he doesn't know exactly. He's in the area though. He senses it.
He goes all the way from China to the United States, and he gets stuck in the subway.
and how did he even know that boat was going to the exact city where Nine was?
I don't even know.
But going back to your point, though, you get a nice view of the skyline of New York at the time, too. The Twin Towers, you can see them. Things were definitely different back then.
They were new. Twin Towers would have been pretty new.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that.
Yep.
So from here now, I know that they incorporate scenes of the quote-unquote police department.
Yeah, there's a murder happens. I mean, that's the first. I think. I don't even know if it's on screen. Is it the first one?
Well, does he rip himself open first to reveal his? You see a little bit of demonness before the murder happens.
Yeah, that must be the first one. Yeah,
because he gets all bloated and weird, and it can kind of see him rip his torso open, and he has the weird hands. Who gets murdered first? Is it the businessman who had just missed his train, or is it someone else first? I think it was someone else first, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm having trouble remembering the order of murders.
Yeah. Well, it's I guess it's not important. We just know that people are getting killed in the subway. Because there is a murder, and it's believed that it's a gang thing.
Yeah. Well, Chris thinks it's a gang thing.
Do they find? No, I think they find the body of the businessman that the demon was using. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? It was all mangled.
That has to be it.
Yeah, that the husk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're in the office, and Chris gets his new partner, that's Sam. We know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and he had. I know it's the 70s, but he had the suit coat with the elbow pads.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Oh, no thanks.
And he's like, he doesn't have a partner now, and he's like, "What partner?"
Yeah, he doesn't like it because it's some clean cut fella from a different department that shouldn't be working with him.
Super stereotypical, damn it, you rogue cop, we're gonna rein you in.
Yeah. Also,
70s.
I liked the that pea green phone they had in the office too.
Classic.
I couldn't tell. I was hoping it would be rotary though. Probably push button because it's the police department, but I would hope for rotary.
Pea green is just a 70s classic staple.
Yeah.
I had a pea green carpet in my bedroom when I was a kid.
Ooh.
Shag.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it a nice pile to it? Deep, thick?
Like, why would you let a child live in a room with a shag carpet? How much crap I lost in that shag carpet.
You must have lost yourself.
If you found that shag carpet now, there's probably like $100 worth of change in there.
Yeah, some action figures.
There's probably joints stuck in there somewhere.
Ooh, like controversial.
Just a mess. Yeah.
Controversially, yeah. Yep.
Rated R.
Yes. But and the businessman who just misses his train. Yeah. He's coming up.
He's pissed. He did. I was like, I watched this. I was like, dude, it doesn't fucking help. Because he's like yelling, like, come on.
You son of, does he call him a son of a bitch?
Yeah, that's not how trains work.
No.
They don't stop for you.
I mean, if anything, he bumped into someone, he should have just shouldered right through them on the way down to get on that train.
Like, what are they gonna back up for you? Have you seen this happen before?
You should have yelled, turn around.
Right. Like, what are you doing? And then you hear like a woman's voice. It sounded like to me.
A woman or a child, maybe?
Yeah, which is kind of weird because we never hear it again.
Yeah, that tactic is only used the one time for this trickery.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a help me voice in the background.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? Who is it? What's going on?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll go into this dark tunnel by myself.
I wouldn't. I'd run for help.
For a voice, go and help me? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. In the dark.
Absolutely not. No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But then he's found all mangled.
Yeah.
I'm glad he wasn't in the movie after this. That there's like a nosy reporter.
Yeah.
I didn't like that character.
No, kind of pointless.
Yeah, I wish he was killed. I wish he was a victim. I would have preferred that.
You really hated them. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would have made a lot of sense, I think.
Yeah.
But he just disappears. Well, he does print because Sam wonders aloud. He thinks it's like mutated animals that were living in the subways.
Yeah, that's like the theory, but he's also still thinking gangs. Like he's always thinking gangs.
Well, yeah, the detective Chris doesn't want to say anything yet, and Sam just opens his mouth after he throws up too.
Yeah,
because he can't handle that stuff.
He's weak.
Yep. So okay, let me refer to our
of what happens next. We have at least one gang fight at this point. Because the gangs rumble a few times.
Well, I think there's a drug deal that goes down in broad daylight,
and
then the people who sold the drugs steal it back immediately. It's a bag of open bag of cocaine.
Yep.
And they have the gun, but they run away because they're scared after they get the drugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of running in this movie.
There's a lot of running in this movie. Yeah, and because that happens, and then a little bit later on, it's not Rondo. What's his name? Rodan.
Rodan, yeah.
Rodan and one of his pals are playing. They're playing basketball. Is that after the big gang fight, or is that before? Who knows?
I don't remember the order, man.
Well, we'll talk about this one because we'll just talk about it.
None of it's consequential. Like nothing that happens in this movie matters. So like the order of when things happen, you're just like
one of them does, but it's like the last fight, the last like gang on gang fight. But yes,
the last like 10 minutes needs to be in order, but the rest of it's all interchangeable.
Yeah, because you do have. I think they're playing basketball and they get attacked and they fend off 4 guys. This is where it's actually listed as a goof on IMDb that Chinese gang member spits out an impossible amount of blood when Rodan stomps on his neck.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I liked it though. I thought it was good. I wish for more.
Yeah, of course.
It was like a geyser.
Yeah, yes.
They get away. Every time there's a lot of times when people not wearing shirts fell over on the ground, and I was like, no. It's like it's gonna
get a rash, like
get a rash, and it's probably hot.
Yeah,
scratched up.
Well, the Chinese gang always had their shirts off.
Yeah, because when he had the 5-on-5 or whatever it was later in the alley, with swords and knives
out of nowhere.
Yeah, the sword was useless because the guy wielding it was the biggest, strongest guy, and he couldn't get a shot in.
And I mean, where did it come from?
He pulled it out. He was in it. He pulled it out of his jacket. I don't know if it's supposed to be hidden. Retractable.
He's carrying a sword around. A retractable sword.
Yeah, spring loaded. He pressed the button and poing.
I like that idea. Yeah,
the knife made sense because he had that like in his back pocket or whatever, and he was able to. It was concealed. But yeah, they're fighting for a while, and then one of them notices the medallion, and it scares them all off because they know it's a bad thing. Ooh,
right.
And
nice little close up of the medallion. He has it hanging around his neck. If we have
there is a scene too, another mostly inconsequential scene. When I have a quote for this one too, when they're hanging out at that bar they like to go to, and again they're openly talking about the drug deal that went bad with Luke. And the quote, because they brag about how they scared them off. So Luke says to him, "The gangland fighting isn't right. That's not what martial arts is all about. I'd lay low for a while." Rodan says, "What, lay low? You should have seen those cats spinning like a bunch of F's." I'm not going to say the word.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, Tom, who was with Rodan, they are, man. They took one look at our faces and split far and wide. And then Rodan says, "They'd rather fight a gorilla in a phone booth than to mess with us."
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
because that happens, and then there's like in the background these two guys are disagreeing about paying back $50.
What is that about?
I think it was to showcase the ladies' martial arts skills.
Yes, man, it's these guys.
Because
and then she's never seen again. By the way, really. So, like, what was the point of all of this?
Just like the reporter.
But you know what I mean? Like they build it up. Yeah, and the bartender. Female bartender goes and gets one in the back and like beats the crap out of him.
Yeah, I mean they asked for it. They put their hands on her because of our argument.
But again, like why is any of this happening?
Because it was only like an hour and 23 minutes. I had to.
It's filler.
It's a filler. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand the point of a lot of this.
So I know there was also somewhere in there too is when the bag ladies finds the decapitated subway worker. He'd just been killed.
Well, we get the subway worker killing. I liked it was the one with you can see him like in the dark.
Did you think it behind him? Did you think at first that may have been like the demon disguised as a person trying to stop?
I did. Yeah,
because he was acting weird. It was like just this long shot of him like standing there and like just like shrugging his shoulders and like stretching his neck. I'm like, what's going on? What's happening here?
Yeah, but no, it's just a subway worker. He gets grabbed from behind.
Yeah,
pulled back. But I do like the bag lady scene. It's actually fairly long.
Yeah, it's like a one shot going backwards, and she's just following the camera.
It's just her walking through a whole subway, yelling at everybody and going in their faces,
or something like spitting on the ground, and breathing like hissing at them. Ugh.
Yeah, very strange.
I bet her breath smelled awesome.
But just very complaining about New York.
Yeah.
Which is just okay.
Yeah. So we have like one of the main storylines is the assumption that all these killings are related to the gangs. It's all the gangs until this woman gets out the subway and everyone else departs, and she's looking at her map, and this man is going.
Did you think this is the scene? So the subway pulls in and people get off the subway.
Yeah.
And you see two people in particular. There's a guy and a gal walking kind of towards the camera, and the camera slowly moving towards them as they slowly move towards the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And she stops and starts to look around. I thought that she was going to be like, she was like possessed by the monster.
Oh.
And that her eyes were going to go that weird, stupid white thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for it. Not at all. Attempted rape.
Yeah. That one just yelled, she just yelled psych and kept walking.
I was like, what? But this is awesome. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Well, it's great because this guy gets what's coming to him.
Yeah, he pulls her aside like, hey, baby. And he goes she's screaming like, get off me. And,
yeah.
And he says something, and then he just gets grabbed.
Yeah, and he gets dragged in.
He gets pulled down to the rails, and he's getting dragged down the subway tracks. Oh, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that was. Were you at all nervous about?
Rail.
Yeah. No, that's like half the movie is like, no, stay away from. Don't go over there.
Yeah, I was hoping that was what was going to happen here, because he was flailing, trying to grab the rail. I was hoping to grab it and get electrocuted.
Oh, I'm talking about. I was concerned for the actual actors and crew not actually touching a third rail.
I mean, it looked to me like they really did film it in the New York subway. So yeah.
Yeah. One of the little facts I found was that they had permits for all these various locations that were New York locations in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't look. It wasn't a set for sure. This movie didn't have a set.
Didn't have that kind of money. I'm curious what the budget would have been for this.
I thought I saw somewhere the budget.
There's not a Wikipedia entry, and all the stars of the movie did not have Wikipedia pages for this movie.
No, I know no one did.
But not even don't even like don't even have the fake red font not link. That's how I guess I don't know how scary it is, but
yeah, all I see is shot in about 2.5 weeks is all it says.
Yep. I get that too.
But no, that particular shot of him getting dragged down the subway was great. The guy actually did a pretty good job of selling being terrified. He probably was.
Yeah, because of the third rail.
Yeah, and also, train coming. Like New York, the trains don't stop. They just get more spread out over time.
Yeah.
They don't actually stop.
When
I liked that.
It's somewhat related. When I lived there for a little while, I went to I think it was a crosswalk, but I didn't have the actual signal. I'm like, this cab will slow down. I was like, nope. I had to hurriedly back step onto the curb to not get struck by a cab in New York. And then
they'll stop.
Another time, I was in like the neighborhood in Brooklyn where I lived. I went across the street, just in the middle of the street. Not, I was looking. I looked, and I got halfway out, and the car didn't stop for me, going the other way. So I was literally standing on the yellow line, and cars were just passing me on both sides. No one would let me go.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a minute, I was like, "Oh, that's nice," but I made it. I made it. I survived.
You're here today talking about this movie.
I went into a store, and the woman who worked there thought I was Polish and started speaking to me in Polish, and I'm like, "I don't know what you're saying." and then I bought a canister of eggnog, which was delicious.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, happy ending.
Happy ending.
Yeah, so they're still going with the gang thing, but the
do we have the eating scene yet?
The eating scene. Go on.
So this both cops are sitting in the car.
Oh yeah,
and Chris is eating something, but he's talking at the same time.
I think it's untoasted bagel. That's what I got.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Because the way they're like, they really had to rip it off pieces.
Yeah, they're having a conversation, but he's like, nom, nom. I guess they do it. So, anyways, I think it's the game thing.
Do you think that they actually had phone receivers in the cars too back then? No.
But this is when his little partner says, "You have to come out to the shore or whatever this weekend and hang out."
Yeah,
and it's like, "Go play tennis."
I don't play tennis.
He's like, "I don't play tennis." Everybody plays tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Such a weird thing to say.
You should have like a food spit take. You don't play tennis.
I was just like, "What is with this scene? Why did they decide eating and talking is a good idea?"
They were probably actually hungry. Like, we don't have time for the break. Just eat and talk at the same time. All right.
Know what? That makes much more sense.
Yeah. If we didn't have time to toast a bagel either, he's going to have it the way it is.
Yeah. Much more sense.
Yeah.
So now we have the Chinese gang.
They ambush.
Yeah. They ambush Rodan and Tom.
Yes.
And Tom gets whacked really fucking hard with like a pipe.
With a wooden, was it a pipe or a wooden? I think it was a wooden board.
Yeah. Board. Yeah,
and they were able to snatch the
medallion.
Medallion. I was gonna say emblem. That's not right.
Yes.
And this is where the lots of running happens here. I could not, if I halfway through, I would have been throwing up.
Yeah.
The amount of running they were doing.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, like I was actually paying attention because there's how I'm sure where they're running probably doesn't exist anymore.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's been like revitalized or cleaned up, or just definitely different than how it is now. How it was then, rather. But yeah, they they've closed off these certain subways where the murders are taking place. by closing them off, they put like one flimsy board across the stairway, which you can just kick away.
And then pull all the staff off. So if you went over it or under it, free ride because somebody's still moving. Yeah.
So Rodan goes down there, going to hide out.
It's a good run. Yeah, he kicks the board, keeps running.
Yeah, he's
goes
smooth.
Down, hops the turnstile, keeps running straight towards the camera, jumps down to the tracks, and runs into the tunnel.
He's careful about that third rail.
Yeah, that was a pretty good thing. Pretty good stunt jumping there.
A little like my kind of parkour style, a little bit.
Yeah.
So no one finds him. None of the gang members find him, but who does find him? The demon.
Yeah.
And it's a nice death. He's getting choked and lifted up, but he gets his face pressed into some kind of electrical panel. So death by face electrocution.
Shot from behind of the back of his head.
Yeah, and you can
sparks shooting up.
That's like the most you've seen of the demon up to this point.
You see his hand, yeah. Well, like maybe like part like his wrists down.
Yeah, a hint of shoulder.
Maybe
perhaps
a wisp.
Yeah. I know this is where it's getting serious. Yeah, there was a long stretch too where you didn't have Warhawk. He wasn't in the movie.
It's true.
There was like other stuff happening. He wasn't there.
Can we say too? This is supposed to be an ancient Chinese demon, and it is more like a sea monster.
Yeah, and it's almost like a somewhat skeletal face too.
Yeah, but it's like green.
Yeah, like a weird greenish grayish, like almost looked like a melty, like a melted rubber suit kind of.
Right, like if the creature from the Black Lagoon was on a fire.
Yeah, the actual like costume.
Yeah.
Like this is all we have. Wear it. All right.
Yeah, exactly. But he's supposed to be a Chinese demon.
Yeah.
This is what we got.
Yeah, just have to go with it. Fine.
It's fine, but my kicks are gonna miss in the next scene.
Yeah. And so I know now that so Warhawk he's on the war path.
I see what you did.
Yeah, he finds out that his friend is dead.
They have both bodies now. His friend Tom.
Yeah, he's just in a heap, crumpled over, and the makeup effects were weird for Rodan. That's like they look like they trying to make his face look like a skeleton. That's like put like black around his eyes, and he looked very pale.
Yeah, not amazing.
No,
but this is the scene where I was like, where is this gonna go? Where the camera for some reason wanders over to this gray-haired man.
Oh, that was the priest. He had he was earlier. Yeah, he's just kind of looking around.
Yeah, but like it hangs on him for like a little bit. Nothing's happening. He's just like he's looking around, like furtively, and you're just like, oh, okay.
I mean, it goes along with other things in this movie, like that scene where you thought something was going to happen with a couple, and it didn't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
So it fits perfectly.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, so he's going to go to the Red Dragon's turf, and he has some more fighting happens. He takes on a bunch of guys at once. They're polite enough to one at a time.
One gentleman, line up if you're going to fight. You know the rules. To martial arts fighting in the 70s. Don't worry, he's not actually going to kick you. Just fall down.
So, one of them finally admits, like, yeah, we attacked Tom, but we didn't kill your other fella. We don't do that.
Right.
We kill, but we don't kill like that.
Dare you? Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually like stops and believes him.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah, and he's like, "I'll take you to someone who can explain things." And it's the quote unquote old man.
The guy I sent the photo of earlier.
Yeah, that was. Was it even makeup? Like, what were they putting in his face?
I think he was really 200 years old.
Yeah, I know. It's like they took a couple of I don't know what they like a couple of like they took like muffin tops and then spread frosting, flesh color frosting over that on his face.
I like your description was he got punched in the face daily with shit covered heads.
Yes, that too. Yep.
Like the whole thing is weird because like his cheeks come out too far, his nose is really defined, like strangely, like it's not real.
Do you think that it was not in fact of Asian descent, possibly?
Possibly, yeah. I didn't think about that. What's the credits on that? Do we have?
I don't know if he got. I don't know if he had a credit. I don't think he had one in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's just marked down as like a generic priest.
In one of the 2 sites that I found for reference, it was marked as uncredited.
Damn it!
I'll mention those, by the way, too, in case anyone wants to know. blackhorrormovies.com and 1000misspenthours.com.
There's another Tanzania in this movie as well. Sakagi Iron Priest Tanzania.
Ooh, Iron Priest.
But I have no idea what they played because there's no credit.
Maybe was he possibly the martial arts master from the beginning?
Could have been Tom.
I mean, Iron Priest.
I don't know. No clue what anyone is, man. It's like, hey, no clue whatsoever. So yeah, I don't see anything. That stinks. Yeah. Unless his name was Shag.
Possible.
Doesn't seem like a shag to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. The makeup's very strange.
Yeah, I mean, budget explains it, but I didn't like it.
He looks like a human. Like he looks like a human Chinese puppet.
Yeah. Maybe.
Right? Like someone said, well, we need a Chinese guy to play this. We don't have one. Well, I can crochet a puppet head. And then we can just shove a white person's head inside the crocheted puppet head.
And you speak with an unfortunate stereotypical accent, and we're good.
Yeah, just mix up your L's and R's. You'll be fine.
Oh,
yes. That's kind of what it was.
Whoa.
So yeah,
but it explains the history of the medallion, how it. So the way I remember it and read about it was that at some point, way back when, it was used to capture and use the power of some kind of demon, and so that they got the demon in that box, and you keep that with it. It's supposed to keep him at bay, and right? Is that more or less the gist? And so if the medallion is destroyed totally, then because he doesn't have his full power, but if the medallion is destroyed, he'll be like invincible, and
which is, I guess, why he's in the subway hiding out.
Yeah, because he's prone to light, especially.
Yeah,
but if the medallion's destroyed, all bets are off.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah. So and Warhawk's like, I guess this is kind of my fault, which it isn't really. It's his dumb friend's fault, but I guess because by association he takes responsibility and.
Yeah, he brought his dumb friend there. So
yeah. So okay, fine, it's his fault. Okay, we'll go with that.
Fault. Yeah.
And so he has to wear the medallion and go find this thing and fight it, and he's warned that it can take the shape of his loved ones and try to confuse him.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it gets more interesting, because at first, again, they have the subway block. There's actually a police presence, and that priest is just going off for some reason, and they're filming him.
Yeah, I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, he's just improv. They're like, oh, good, more filler. Get that guy, I think.
Yeah, very, very strange.
And so this is where the line came. You do it the white way, right? The legal white way.
Yes,
around here.
Yes.
And
they're basically so the cops are talking to him right outside the entrance to a subway that's closed
because they think they're gonna the murderer's here. We're gonna smoke him out.
Yeah.
He walks away. He's like, don't go anywhere. There's and no one sees him jump over the railing and go down.
It's like, don't go anywhere. He turns his back. He jumps in
right away.
Yeah, immediately.
Yep. And so he goes down there, and so he walks the 15 feet to where the demon always is.
Yeah.
And the cops realize, it's interesting when he gets down there and he's holding the medallion open and he's like doing something and there's weird sounds, and the police come down. They realize he's down there, but they're like, time freezes when they get down there. It slows down.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
I did too. I kind of liked that, I have to say.
Yeah,
it was an interesting idea.
Yeah, but then so at first the demon manifests itself as his girlfriend. It looks like.
Yeah,
and then it switches. Is it 2 Toms? Not just 1 Tom. It was like 2. It was like identical twins.
Kind of video game-ish. It was the feeling I got. Like you're doing like a final boss battle.
Yep.
And like it's like, fuck. Like I thought I had my way in, but then he changed and morphed into something different.
Yeah, something more powerful.
Yeah.
But then he's just invisible, and throwing invisible punches to him, pissing him off. Did you notice too that before he started fighting, he was already like bruised up?
No.
Yeah, he had like bruises on his face and everything. I don't know if that was supposed to be from the fights earlier, but he looked fine when he was talking to the old man.
I wonder if maybe this took a couple scenes, like a couple reshoots.
Maybe there's a cut scene when he fell down the subway stairs.
I hope so, because I want to see that.
So and then it finally shows up as its actual form, right? The weird semi-creature, possible skeleton face, rubber suited thing.
It's supposed to be a demon,
Yeah. It looks like a pile of gray snot.
The guy who played him played a ranch hand on Knots Landing.
Well, hot damn.
Yep.
Good for him.
Actually, he's did a bunch of things. He was in the movie Freaked.
Oh, does it say in what capacity?
He played a security guard, so probably pretty.
Oh, probably like an everything except shoes security guard, probably.
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff. He was the Golden Girls. He was a Quantum Leap.
But always as this demon.
Yes, always, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he fights for a while, and Warhawk's doing pretty good. He disappears again, and then it's like, does he think he sees the subway car coming?
Yes.
But he's actually just getting invisible punched more.
Yeah. Yes.
So how does he actually win? This is where I was a little bit lost. Because he's holding the thing out again, right? The medallion.
The medallion's out, yeah. And they're kind of face to face, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I watched this twice. I have no fucking idea how he dies. And I was kind of hoping you'd fill me in.
No, I was on the same boat, and I did the same thing. Let's do a quick reference here. Don't mind us, everyone.
I'm not sure. It dies.
It does die.
But I don't know how.
Let's see. So one site doesn't really clearly explain it. Let me check the other one. I think it felt like it abruptly ended.
Well, yeah. Well, it dies, but like I said, I don't know how. So it abruptly ended because I was confused by what just happened. Took 5 writers, by the way, to do this. So
the whole movie?
There's 5 writers of this fucking movie. None of them could write an ending.
Yeah, well, we know he wins. That's what's important.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he's still in the hospital recovering from his injuries. And the guy, the Red Dragons, his rivals are there, and they're holding hands. He did it.
Yeah, I don't really know.
And then the detective comes in. Like he didn't believe it was ever a demon, but now he's like, demon's gone, no more murders. It's probably been like a half a day, so there's not enough time to really assume that there won't be any more murders. Yeah, but and then someone says something, and then Sam like laughs because it sounds like a song.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then it just abruptly cuts to the credits. Such a
know.
weird way to end the movie.
Yeah,
it was. I mean, it makes sense for the vibes from the movie, but it's just like, what?
Yeah, it should have gone really quickly into like a guitar-driven fast song.
Something more, but yeah, no, super. And then the credits were over the old man. He's going to take the medallion back, and I was expecting something to happen, like something bad was going to happen, but it's just nope. He gets in the boat, and it's just like shots of New York City.
So I'm looking at the full credits of this, and the only thing I could think of that this might be is the Red Dragons gang leader.
The old man?
Yeah, because they brought him to him. Red Dragons brought them.
I read someplace else he was some other kind of boss, but he was like the connection to like the old world back home kind of thing.
Oh, I'm looking in the credits.
Oh, okay.
Of what it could be. There's also a credit for someone that just says master, and that's either him or the dude in Hong Kong when they go over there at the beginning.
Let's see. Which one that is. So I'm
There's
looking
no
to
pictures
here.
Of any of them, so it's possible.
He's referred to as the Tong boss.
Nothing in the credits like that.
Yeah, elderly Tong boss who serves as a Red Dragon's liaison to the old country.
Doesn't say that. Yeah, doesn't say any of that.
No, that's on 1000misspenthours.com. I don't know if that's
yeah
assumption.
I don't know, but there was we had Warhawk Tanzania and Sikaji Tanzania, starring as Sikaji Iron Priest Tanzania, and then there was there's another Tanzania in this movie somewhere.
Oh, Tanzania Mania.
I don't know. Tamu Tanzania played Bar Girl.
Oh, is that the one who kicked ass then?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was his girlfriend or his wife, maybe, or his sister.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But I mean, the rapist got a credit. Why did the deformed old Chinese man not get one?
They're too embarrassed, I guess. Leave me out of it.
Did you see his nose?
I was really trying not to look too much at his face. I mean, it's hard because there was a lot of close-ups of his face.
It was all close-up.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
It was scarier than the demon.
Yeah. Still not the guy's eyes in the beginning I felt was worse.
Yeah, those really creeped you out, huh?
It did, yeah. I mean, if I saw that as a kid, forget about it. That would have been nightmares.
Well, that'll be your Christmas card this year. I'll figure out how to make that.
Yeah, that's fine.
The card, and when you open it up, it'll have a little thing from the other movie. It just says "my eye."
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll hang it up with the rest of the Christmas cards. My family will be very confused and upset.
Good.
Something to look forward to. Yeah.
So you want to rate this thing?
Sure, you go ahead.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, listen, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It had a lot of what? I can't believe it was 5 writers on this thing. I can believe that this guy only directed 2 movies. I really did love the setting. I loved the New York shots, just some of the places where they filmed. I love that they had so much subway stuff. I really like that a lot, actually.
Yep.
So I enjoyed all of that. Acting's real fucking bad. I mean, like, particularly bad through this. The fighting's okay. I just wish it was in real time and not like in this weird normal speed slow motion.
Yeah, it's not fluid
at all. Very herky jerky, as well as it's so clearly missing actually hitting anyone, and then repeated sound effects on top of it. It was like a really, really bad dubbed kung fu movie, like not a high quality one, right? Like just one that got like churned out in the 70s. But that's not really what this is as a movie. So it was, I don't know. But I did like, and I mentioned earlier, I like that they tried to do maybe a few different genres together. You know, A for effort. At least you had an idea. However, it didn't really work in the end for most of it. Couple cool scenes, couple cool shots, but overall, I mean, I'd probably never watch this again. Wouldn't highly recommend it or anything. I'll give it a 3.
Yep. I'm also a 3, and I don't know if I can really add to anything you said because I'm the same. It's just so clunky. The fights were just so wooden, and I mean, the only acting I really liked that was bearable was the bag lady and the guy who played Sam.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, everyone else is pretty awful. But it was okay. I mean, it's tolerable. I don't know if fun is the right word.
Fun.
It's like
it was not a fun movie.
I mean, I appreciate the how they tried to combine multiple genres, but they just didn't fit together. They tried, but it was way too. It was like a super sloppy movie.
I think it could have been done. They just chose to focus on things that didn't end up mattering.
Like a random bar fight.
Even the gang fights, I don't need to show them. They weren't good, so just cut them out and say they were gang fights. If you just brought it up as a topic, that's enough for me.
Yeah, but I'm sure all these people I got these moves. All right,
right.
What you got?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Listen, could they have all kicked my ass back in the 70s? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But in comparison to others we've seen.
Yeah. I also have to mention that when they were playing basketball, that the net was chains. I always you gotta love that.
Yeah.
So $3. That might be our overall lowest rated movie, possibly.
Really? What did the Eyes movie get?
I don't
Headless
remember.
Eyes. That's gotta be close.
Maybe, but I think we had a third on that, and there might have been 1-4 possibly.
I think we had Mike Neal on it. I think he gave it a higher rating because
did he give like a 10 or 11?
I think he gave it like a really high rating because he actually thought that because what they were trying was so neat.
Well, he's he's a filmmaker, so he has a deeper appreciation.
If you're listening, Mike Neal, God damn it, you skewed the rating.
Nice going. To come back on and rate something properly.
That's right. Well, we're queued up for our next jam. So next week's will be, I think, hopefully higher rated. It's more of a classic. I think you've seen it. I've seen it just off for a very long time.
Very long time.
A little movie called Last House on the Left.
A small, delightful film for the full family.
That's right. A wee movie.
Yeah. A bit of fun.
Will be next time. So hopefully we can get the taste of this movie out of our mouths and move along.
Well, it'll be a different taste next time.
Yeah.
Different flavor.
That's right.
All right then. Well, everyone, careful when you go in the subways. Don't just walk down 10 or 15 feet. You'll get killed by a demon.
It's true.
You heard it here first.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.